Far from being the eastern frontier of Orange County, Rybolt Park is an enclave between substantial existing development along Chiliota Road and a critical lack of parking spaces at UCF. It's not always easy to have a civil community conversation about traffic. The easy answer no locks us into the challenges of a city that has arrived at our doorstep as we compete daily for space on the road with thousands who want access to Central Florida's economic engine of the future, the University of Central Florida.
Every morning is like a hassle, and the parking is horrible as well.
There have been like too many days where I've tried to park the car or whatever and I couldn't find any parking.
I have to change my schedule to fit the traffic needs around here.
It would be very hard to get a space because every car is packed up in every spot.
Part of our plans for Rybolt Park is to give people that come from Highway 50, come from the Chiliota area, come from the Space Coast, to give them an opportunity to get out of their car as soon as possible with parking garages. You'll be able to get out of your car and get into the multimodal transportation system and ride a bus, or for that matter walk, to the University of Central Florida. This will give the university a fourth side to the school for people to gain and leave the campus.
One of the things we considered when we started thinking about what we wanted to do with the ranch for the future was the traffic on the east side. It's created quite a problem for those of us who are trying to head to Orlando from the east side. We have traffic coming down Highway 419, which means frequent traffic jams along 419 as the traffic waits to turn west heading back to Orlando. It also means lots of long lines in that western traffic heading to Orlando. And we wanted to think about what can we do to help that, and we know that they need some additional roads in this area. We have been contacted many times by both Orange and Seminole County regarding the completion of the McCullough Road, which would extend through our ranch. We've also at times had Orange County traffic engineers tell us that they needed a north-south road and that it would go through the ranch. And originally when they mentioned that, we thought, oh, how can we continue to have a cattle ranch with major corridors going through the middle of it? But now we realize that this area is so crowded, it's really hard to have a cattle ranch in the area. And of course, Orange County realized that before we did, and they were planning ahead. And we think that was a really good plan because we realized that we are now stopped out here. We're waiting for traffic to move before we can get anywhere.
UCF has access from the west, from the south, and from the north, but access from the east is a little bit hampered by the infrastructure that exists today.
The McCullough Road Bridge will relieve some of the current stress on the Lake Pickett Bridge across the Econ, built in 1983, and its older cousin on Highway 50, built in 1964.
When we did the first traffic study with Rybolt Park being built out to fruition, we would have to 8-lane Highway 50 from the expressway east to Chiliota Road. This bridge will add to the infrastructure to allow Rybolt Park to be connected to the University of Central Florida Activity Center.